Hey guys, so I've already put up my computer and set everything up, so that's ready. So now it's time for the next step. So I'm gonna be putting up a simulator to drive. So since I don't have a dedicated simulator space yet, I decided to go with the GT Omega foldable stand. And then we have the wheelbase in here. Thrustmaster TLCM load cell pedals, a wheel from NRG that I have had for 5 years. I've had it in 2 cars at least, and I took it with me, so I'm gonna use that for the wheelbase. And I also brought the simulator handbrake I've been using in Iceland. So everything, almost everything is here. The one thing is left, that's the shifter, but that will be later. So, well, you can see what everything is here. So I'm gonna open up the wheelbase box and show you what's in there. Here we go. Pretty excited. So I ordered it from Sim Racing Pros in Canada, and they shipped it over. And thanks for this smelly pot. Here it is. Mosa Racing R9 direct drive wheelbase. There we go. So this is the wheelbase I'm going to be using. It's budget direct drive, 9 Nm peak torque. So it's going to be exciting to try this out. There we go. User manual, some stickers, power cable, USB cable, and here it is. I also bought the quick release hub, and they put it in the box so it didn't have to ship separately, so that's great. And that allows me to bolt my NRG wheel straight on. The bolt pattern is 70mm, so should be really good. Here we have the rest of power adapter. Can't wait to try this out. My first direct drive wheel. Mosa. So it has 4 bolt places to bolt it down. So I'll have to figure out how to bolt it to the GT Omega. But this is awesome. It comes with 4 bolts, so that's great. So maybe I'll just have to drill some holes into the GT Omega stand to make it fit. So that's all in that box. Pretty cool, I like to say. So let's open up the Thrustmaster pedals next. Hello, hello, hello. Here we have a drilling template for race cockpits. We have instructions and for the load cells and the springs. That's cool. Load cells and magnets. And here we have the pedals. And user manual. So on the side here we have some cables, springs for load adjustments, and here we have the pedal. Looking good. Definitely an upgrade from the pedals I had last, which was the Logitech G29, which I was using with the last wheel setup I had was Fanatic V 2.5. So that's I think it's a dual belt drive wheel and it's really good. But I left that in Iceland because it's way too much to travel all the way to Mexico. So my first direct drive wheel, upgraded pedals, feel much better than much better than ever the Logitech pedals. So for today the only thing left is to open up the wheel stand and put it together. JT Omega. Alright. It's coming out. There it is. So here we have the GT Omega. Attention, read carefully before assembly. And then we have the attention, read carefully before assembly. So we have two boxes of reading. And go ahead and open up the plastic. Here we have the instructions and stickers, of course. I'm gonna open it up and see if anything needs to be put together or if it's good to go. Alright. And then you need to the screws in to hold it up, but it pretty much comes, and then you can lift this up for your height. Pretty cool. Both the pedals here, steering wheel here, and then in the boxes that needs reading, I think there's a bracket for the shifter. So first off, these are hard rubber plastic feet to put under the stand here. So I'm gonna screw those in. In this box there was this bracket, and it's gonna come out either side to use to shift. I'm gonna put it on the right side as I'm used to that, and then we have this bracket which I'm gonna put up here to use the handbrake, and all the instructions tell you what to do. So, and this is the instructions that came with the shifter bracket. So I'm gonna put it together and then show you the outcome. So here's the stand, shifter, handbrake, steering wheel, pedals. Now it's just time to mount everything I have on and wait for the shifter to come. So the screws that come with the Monza R9, they are a little bit too long because I think they expect the mounting plate to be thicker. So I'm using a bolt and a nut from the bolt set that came with the frame, the GT Omega, because it has a lot of extra screws to mount stuff. So I'm gonna put it in like this, because if I put the nut all the way to the head of the bolt, it's gonna be too long too. So I'm gonna bolt it in like this, and it should stay stiff. So it's mounted like this. So now the wheelbase is mounted, the handbrake is mounted. The plate could be longer, but I managed to just fasten it with some stuff I had in my drawers, and then one down there, and the pedals are bolted in. So I don't want to put the wheel right on, because I don't know when I turn on the computer which way is the center. So I'm gonna wait not putting the steering wheel on until I'm connected all the cables to the computer and started the wheel. So now I've turned it on, cables are attached, and the power button is back there. I went to the website, moseracing.com, and download up there, and Mosabit online installer, and the latest version online installer. Open that up and install that. Then we're gonna wait for that to install. Now that I open Content Manager and put in steering as MOSA, you can see the red dot moving there, and I can put it in the center and then put the wheel on. So setup is complete. Of course, no shifter yet, but it's gonna be pretty cool when it's ready. Hey guys, so my shifter finally arrived. I'm gonna open it up. Here we go. There's some hardware here. Cord, and then the shifter itself. So it's 7 gear forward and 1 backwards kind of shifter. Sounds pretty solid. Can't wait to try it.